Alright, welcome back. I'm gonna go ahead and keep continuing. I think we'll be out of this area probably pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. This is called, again, Bleak Rock Isle. Yeah.
That cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others. How are you at Subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on. Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine unnoticed.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This will be our first time using a disguise. Looking pretty good. Right. Let's see how I do. So stealth in this game is pretty straightforward. Most folks, in this area won't notice me, but the people with the torches, which of course are going to be the people near these quest markers, can. So I have to actively try to avoid them. It's not like the worst thing. If they see me, they're just going to freak out. Like they almost started freaking out. And they'll attack, which will make everyone else attack. But it's not that bad. It's not that punishing. Rude. Guy getting in my way. Slip out here. Let's grab this weird rune. Alrighty. And one more. We'll just sprint past these folks. Which that's always an option. You can all... Oh, okay. You're just gonna come at me, aren't you? So I'm going around this way. You technically can just kill your way through these, but I try to stealth when I can. It's fun. It's part of it. It's also potentially not going to work here. Shit. Okay, well, it's a good example of what happens when it fails. Of course, it means your disguise is completely useless now. So, those guys are now enemies. You won't notice me. Before I continue, let me just get that back on real quick. Alrighty. Oh. Wait. Oh, they're already back up. They already respawned. That's why. Okay. Let's get out of here. And then we are headed... Wait, no. The wrong thing up here. We're headed this way.
Get lost! Quick, come inside. We've almost made it past the scans. I heard them say the portal is just beyond.
Who are you? Please don't hurt me. Guards! Intruder!
He wasn't smart. But that's okay. Guess you don't have to be smart to be a bandit sometimes. But this area does include torch guys. Okay. I think I'm in the clear. Guess we'll just wait with this guy. Ow. I don't know if rolling actually stops you from being on fire in this game. Here we go. Portal to Oblivion. I guess we just blow this place up.
So, what did you find out? A Covenant contract? I smell a distraction. That ship we spotted might be the start of an invasion. We've got to get back to the village.
Okay. Nice little quest completion. We didn't get a level, but did say that we have the option to get an ability ultimate. Let's see. Gibbering Shield, guarantee strength of Apocrypha around you, wearing a protective tentacles and a damage shield absorbing 60% of all damage for 10 seconds. Okay, so it's a nice shield. It also has a little bit of an AoE damage, like once it goes off. So that kind of probably be pretty useful to have. We'll see. I'll think on it. Kind of debating between that one and this one. This sort of being like a laser, and then this, of course, kind of being a healing glyph that could be pretty useful. Either way, I'm in no like huge rush to get either of those. What I am eager to get though is Wall of Elements. Essentially, it creates a area of effect in front of you, dealing damage over time to enemies, based on the element of your staff. So, in that sense, it's pretty nifty. Anytime I go for any sort of caster build, I try to aim for it as much as possible. I'm thinking I'm going to keep the absorption. I don't really use this ability a whole lot. We're going to kind of go from there. And again, this is really just, in my opinion, one of the more useful casting abilities of the game. Creates a nice, big, little space of damage over time. And then if I remember correctly, the morphing for it, you either get the option to make it explode, or you have the option to make it bigger and last longer, or an either or situation. It will be bigger or it will last longer. One of the two. Either way, very useful ability. Last time I ran through the game, I had it the entire playthrough. And I think that just might be how it goes this time. Like, part of me is this a quest? Is this... Yeah, I think it's a quest over here, so we'll go and grab it. I think I'm definitely aiming towards a tank caster build. Like, definitely want some more survivability than just a pure mage, but also gotta have that magic. Gotta have that magic damage.
My husband, Galund, went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off. No, I'm not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get over there. I'll wait here in case he comes home.
Okay. Helping this lady find her dog slash husband. Very doable. Oh. Dog is over here. Okay, so, and this is something that I guess is not great in my opinion, but kind of, it's not the biggest deal. Okay, so when you complete a quest, obviously the thing it's going to do is go ahead and activate your next quest, which is fine, but let's have that there. But ultimately, the game does not recognize a new quest that you activate. So let's say, just there, I talked to her, got the quest to find a dog. But the game is not going to recognize that as my next most active quest. It's going to go ahead and keep whatever I had initially on there. So in that case, it is what I believe is the last of the transformed skeevers is over here. It's not a big deal. It's a little bit of a pet peeve. I'd much prefer if the quest just updated to whatever you were currently doing. Yep, here he is. I'll just do this right now.
Thank you.
Yep, there's the husband.
Thank God. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw colors I've never seen before. I drifted for hours on a plank. I thought I was dead. Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll lean on Rexus when I get tired. Halmera will be worried sick. Thank you.
Nice, quick, easy quest. And we got a level out of it, so that's nice. And I think we'll just go ahead and grab that staff. Get her point magic. Doing it over here as far as abilities go, looking pretty good. What we got here, I kind of want to get one of these. Drastically increases the size of the damage shield for the first second, but reduces the size of the shield after. Consumes a crooks to refund the cost. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a bigger damage shield. I like defense, I like damage. That's the route we're going. I'm gonna go over here and grab. Not expect that. Statue. Just a statue of some champions. Okay, so looking at this, I think we pretty much have most things. I need to go talk to Mala, and then I think we go back to Captain to essentially initiate the final phase of this area. And this is one of the things that's actually really great about ESO is that, you know, they basically give you a giant tutorial area, and it's this whole island. This whole island was a tutorial. So it basically linearly forces you through all of the things you do in the game, all the way up to basically, yeah, pretty much everything before level 10 you would do here. Level 10's when you get, I think, into like dungeoneering and then PvP stuff you can do if that's something that, you know, is of your interest. But yeah, no, it's just kind of cool. I like it. I like games that give you the ability to learn before really getting out there.
Oh, they're alive! And they're not furry anymore! I don't know what we'd have done, living out the rest of our lives as cheese-eating rodents. Ugh. If I ever find that mage, I'm going to show him what it means to be vermin.
Hey.
What do you want?
Let's go talk to Captain Reyna. Get this party started. Let's see, what is this? Customs can be updated. Oh, that one thing actually gave me a costume. It didn't used to do that. Guess maybe they added that later on.
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. The people of Bleak Rock owe you. I owe you. You're right. We can't wait any longer. Vivek preserve us all. The Covenant is here. They've taken the signal fire, and we need to warn the mainland. I need you to carve a path through them and light it. The beacon stands atop the tower just outside town. I'm going to rally the villagers and get them ready to go. Find Chilroni when you're done at the tower. She'll hold the way open. She knows where to go. Get that fire lit. We'll be ready to go when you get back. I don't expect to see those troops again. We're headed for a beach on the far side of the island. They don't think I know about it, but smugglers sometimes anchor in that cove. I just hope we catch a break.
Okay. So yeah, so we get out here. Huh? No. I think still it's relatively normal. Right, yep. So he wants to go light that signal fire. Just realized I'm running around. Yes, I have stolen items. The game is upset because when you steal things, that's bad. More importantly, I wanted to take off that outfit because we don't need it anymore and it's not going to really help us. We'll just kill these guys. They're here.
Move to flank!
Thought that guy had something on him. He just has water. Well, that's all right. There we go. Okay. And now when we go back, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be looking at a combat zone.
Too many. There were just too many of them. The Covenant is here. They set fire to the village. Narald and I tried to protect the Earth-Turner family and the rest of the farmers. Denskar headed to the bunkhouse. Ira tried to take shelter in my home. Then the soldiers set fires, laughing. Please, you have to get water. Save our people. I came to warn you, but the troops, they caught up to me. You can't. Don't come back for me. Just get Ira, Denskar, Litrecht, and Trinhild. I didn't see where they went. Rana's at the old tomb. Tell her. I forgive her.
High Rock and Hammerfell.
Shoes. There we go. Now I have shoes. And the town is on fire. That's okay, because I have shoes. Ready.
The soldiers chased me in here. I thought I might burn alive. I can make it. Thank you.
I'll let y'all read that, but that's a little disturbing. Oh, okay. Is this, similar? Nah, it's not. I was wondering if this was just gonna be... Jesus, this is a house full of notes. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Someone who had a lot of notes and one very disturbing song slash poem. Interesting. The bookshelf said the person.
The soldiers are everywhere. Where's Tilrani? I thought I'd be safe with her. I'll bet she's there now. I'll see her there. Thank you.
No, you won't, but, yeah, you should still run. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Lots of people.
Arcay's beard, she's a looker.
Who the heck said that? That... Am I being hit on by enemies? That'd be kind of weird.
I just couldn't help it. I ran. I'm sorry. Kind, protect me. Thank you. I'll go.
Okay. Alright, so that's all of the individuals, so I think we can finally head out. I don't think... Oh, are you coming after me? Thought they were for a second. I think that's the last task of the village, aside from getting out of here. I won't lie, there is a unique satisfaction to, lasering down people. There is one more person.
Pirani told us to run. I thought of the water and all those calm days in the surf. What was I thinking? Yes, my family. I should go to them. Here I go.
It's medium armor. That's okay. Any armor that we don't wear is money. Any bit of money is money towards getting new stuff or paying off my debt.
Welcome back. The villagers you rallied are ready to move. I just wish we could have done more. Well then, are you ready to get off this rock? You and I are going to lead the way through the tomb. The locals call it Last Rest. Darj and Sane are going to bring up the rear. We'll make sure everyone keeps moving. Tribunal willing. I've studied a map of the tomb's layout, but I never dared to enter. This place is old. The original inhabitants of Bleak Rock rest inside, and not quietly.
And so we'll head in, level up first. Yeah, so level 10, you get, well, I guess you mainly get the Dungeon Finder. I think there's a couple other things, but that's kind of like the big thing. Let's go ahead and stuff some ability into health. So I haven't done that in a bit. Guild, what guild do we have? Oh, Thieves Guild. Yeah, makes sense. But okay. So do now have access to the Unblinking Eye. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Shoots a big demon laser thing at people. So that'll be kind of useful. And then, let's see what this says. From a secret soldier within your mind, defense against arcane forces. While beneficial soldier of Apocrypha ability is active, increase armor by 990. Yeah, that is a more than useful ability, so go ahead and go with those.
Two switches will shut these traps off. We need to hit them at the same time. Get the one on the far wall. I'll hit mine when you do.
Of course, we're gonna have to do some of the work here. Oh, I didn't think I'd make it the first go.
Darj, bring them through. So many dead because of me. I don't know if I'll be able to live with myself after this. They need a leader, but they're stuck with me. I need you to unlock a door deeper inside the tomb. That door will have stones with flower symbols upon it. Head through the door behind me. I'll see you soon.
I'm doing that, but I didn't expect the sudden drop in optimism. I think someone already killed everything in here, so I'm just gonna sprint on past. Not worry about it. Oh, here we go. Went ahead and hit the wrong button.
This way. We're almost out. I'll unlock the door at the bottom of the stairs. In the next room, there's another switch I'll need you to trigger.
waiting for this enemy to activate. Like, what are you doing? There we go. Let's give this a shot. Yeah. That's why I don't have that ability.
I'll meet you on the other side of that door! The cove should be just beyond this door. I'll go on ahead. Wait for the rest of them here.
Just gotta wait for these guys to make their move.
I hate being afraid.
Our shellback friend here will get us to safety. He's a hero of the Pact. And for what I've promised to pay him, he'd better be. I fear the Covenant would intercept us if we went straight for Darvin's Watch. So we're going to make for Dalmora, a small town down the coast. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, we are. Okay. Now we've made it to officially the land off of the mainland. So we are like right over here in this weird corner. So we are, yeah, here we are. This little piece right here. Valfoyen. Cool. Alrighty. Righty. Valfoyen. Land of mud and mud.
We're here. The villagers are safe for the moment. But the Covenant's still coming. We've got to get word to Darvin's Watch. We sprint. If we act quickly, we might be able to alert Darvin's Watch before the Covenant ships arrive. You ready? Go to the watchtower, just past the village of Dalmora. Tell the soldiers there to light the signal fires along the coast. The fires will warn Darvin's Watch that war is upon them. I'm going to rally folks here and in Dalmora. Get the battle-ready mustered. Send the non-combatants to safety with Daj. Now hurry. The fate of Darvin's Watch depends on you. Get to the watchtower as soon as you can. There's just no time.
There's absolutely no time, but there will be enough time for us to go through all the, side quests that I run into. It's how these games work.
Why me?
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and grab this guy.
I've lost my family. I don't know what I'll do. There were scary noises in the fields. Some of my Gwar ran away. I'm worried about them. But I can't leave the Gwar who stayed behind. They're too frightened. Of course. Gwar are noble creatures, and they're hard workers. You've got to find them. Here, take some stinkweed. It's their favorite food. Their stomachs will lead them home. Home to me. Thank you so much. My poor children. I don't know if I could go on without them. Because they are. They haul our goods. They eat our trash. Gwar are magnificent. And I have heard rumors about the Covenant. If they attack, who but the Gwar will carry our belongings to safety?
Okay. So... Oh, there's a crystal right over here. I'm gonna grab that first. So Gwar are basically, I guess, pack horses, but also eat trash, apparently. That's kind of nifty. Weird, but nifty. I'm gonna go over here first, because I think there's another side quest, and kind of want to get those out of the way if possible. Yeah, and I think one of the Gwar are in fact over this way, so we'll just go ahead and... Oh, nope, that's the watchtower. Well, whatever, we're here. Doesn't matter. Linearity is not my concern, so... Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I think that was everything, and then you would typically go back, which is fine. I, however, see a Gwar over here that we can go get. So we're going to do that instead. Oh, and I was right. There is, in fact, another quest over here, so we'll grab that too.
I cursed the word dagger. I'd show these dryskins, had I one of my own. Covenant scouts are burning the fields. We were working the crops and they started killing. Please. There are others with me out here. Batuus, Vudilal, and Noluaza.
Okay. Here's one of the Gwar. We're just gonna give it some gross food and send it on its way. Here's one of the people.
You don't wear the lion crest. Please, help. With your aid, Moist One, my thanks.
Not sure how I feel about that title. But, I don't know. Diana Tempest, the Moist One, sounds... well, sounds weird.
Please, my scales are slick. Don't send me to Sithis. I'll dance on the water, thank you.
Okay, and then one more over here. Here we go.
The Covenant is everywhere. I think so. Thank you. I'll see you down the river.
Okay. Nice. Got them all. There's a person. Or there's something over here. Oh. There's someone up there. Okay, well. Never mind. And you're an enemy. That was rude of them. I was assessing stuff. Jeez. So rude. Okay, well, I think I can actually go around this way. I'm gonna see what that person has as far as a quest goes.
A moment, please. No one else will listen. I have an idea that could help turn the tide against the Covenant. Balfoyan doesn't have much of a militia to defend it, but we do have Netch. Netch bulls are usually docile, but when they think their herd is threatened, they're fearsome. That's right. When a Betty or Netchling feels threatened, it secretes a kind of oil that provokes a bull's rage. I collected some oil and coated these sterile Netch eggs with it. Throw them at the daggers. The Netch bull should attack them.
Totally down for weird experimental murder. That's fine, and I guess technically some sort of animal justice, per se. It's just like this whole area, so I think any Covenant enemy will do. Like this guy, right over here. Perfect. Oh yeah, okay. That's sort of satisfying. Just, oh god, okay. What did it do to you exactly? Can I just help this guy and super murder this person? Yep. Cool, cool. And I'll just try to get these two. Because I need exactly 2 more. There we go. And then, oh, looks like maybe they went to the town, so we'll just head that way, I guess. What's gonna be funny is eventually playing the other faction quest lines and seeing how each of them associates the other faction with like just the worst possible versions of themselves. Which I guess is kind of the point of, you know, a faction war. They're all just kind of seeing the absolute most wretched versions of their folks represented. Okay, in town. And then where are you? Iron Claws is over here. It's up here. Okay.
So, how did it go? Excellent, yes? I'll let the commanders here know of our success. I hope we'll see each other again. Stay moist.
I'll do my best. definitely, words to the wise. Stay moist.
I wish I could feel safe in town, but with the Covenant in Balfoyan, nowhere is safe. We did, thanks to you. We are forever in your debt. We will think of you always in our passage down the river.
Alright. So we handled those, and I think that's like the... well, except for the Guar one. I think there's more stuff.
Why does he always bring me little gifts?
That's how Dark Elves woo their mates, remember?
Okay. So before I was weirdly interrupted by mating talk, I think those were some side quests in the area. I think the Guar, the last one's in the fort, so we'll go ahead and go up there. I gotta say, like, of everywhere in, like, the fantasy world of Elder Scrolls, I think my favorite architecture will always be the Dark Elf architecture. It's just pristine. I love it. When we get to it, definitely I'll need to debate between that and, like, the High Elf Somerset Isle style of architecture, but it's hard to beat this. Just look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can really beat that. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the game will change my mind. It's been a while.
Need a blade? I hope not. I don't have any to spare. I'm fresh out. Bit of an accident in the storeroom with a lantern, I'm afraid. Suddenly, no more kindle pitch. Check the dockyards. Laneem just offloaded a fresh supply. When you see her, warn her about the attack. She's such a fragile lizard. Don't want her going to pieces.
You a loud little boy. Or girl. Jeez. Okay. Alright, so we'll head over that way. I'm gonna grab this way shrine, and I think the stone it's showing is over there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I kind of know what I'm doing. I will say I'm so very grateful that they added that to the map. Like, back when they started ESO, back at the beginning, they did not have those marked, period. So it was really just a game of finding them or researching it online. And that was challenging, because the maps weren't always that great. So finding these was an interesting time. Either way, it's a big improvement. I like it. Alright, so off to the docks we go. Dockyards. Yeah. I wonder if it's considered a dockyard because it has like ships mounted there for like repairs and stuff. I guess that is the difference between that and just a regular dock. I don't know. And I want to get this other way shrine over here. Just gonna damage myself in the process. You know, for funsies. Here we go. Ooh. Another level. I'll certainly take that. Some extra magic. Let's see, we got any extra stuff here? Ooh. Bait Carver. Let's see, what's the recommended one first? Gain damage shield while channeling immunity to interrupt. Okay, so I do get a shield that absorbs a decent amount of damage. I think it's kind of obvious that's the one we're going for. And then let's look at this. Generator consume crooks. Critical damage and critical healing increases those. Yeah, why not? I like that idea. And what's this look like? We got our usual heal and then Remedy Cascade. Okay, so this one's basically... it's this, but for healing, which is kind of nifty, and I'm thinking, why not give it a shot? So if I'm not mistaken, it will heal us too. Increases your healing done by 1% for each active crooks, so that's also very useful, I think. And so that's gonna look kind of like this. That's all healing. And it's healing us as well on top of that, as you can see from like the arrows on the health bar. So yeah, that's a much more useful heal. It's not as great as an AoE, but it is really good for direct target healing, which, I mean, if you're with like a couple people, like doing it one at a time on a person is pretty good.
Greetings. Looking for rations. Keep going down the river, friend. Everything here is spoken for. Raiders in Balfoyen. Take the Kindle pitch. Warn the watch. You are sunblessed for telling me. Have you spoken with Urona at the fort already? Zuth, she's a crafty one. Very well. Consider the docks on alert. If you're going to light the fires, I can help you get there. Follow me, sun on my scales. We go now to a secret passage. It is really a storage tunnel, but today, it is a secret from the Covenant.
I'll grab that here in a second. She completes her little thing, her little dialogue / walking adventure. Okay, there we go. Let's run back over here, grab this shard, and then we'll head on down. Okay. We go through the spooky ass tunnel. We can just run straight to the end of this. There we go. Okay. there. Got that lit, and then just wants us to go back to town and the others. So I think we'll just try to scoot our way down here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, super fine. Where are you leading me? Oh,
Hurry, friend.
here we go.
Malfoyan is under attack. Thank Kine you've returned. Everyone. They're all gone. My family is gone. They've gone to war, and they're outnumbered. I fear everyone we know will be dead before the day is out. Damn the Covenant. My family was happy. Well, maybe not happy, but they were content. The Covenant attacked in force when they saw the signal fires. Even now, they're marching on Fort Ziren. Daj took some of the villagers there, including my men. Hold up. Captain Rana learned of a second force headed to the Balfoyan docks. She's leading a group of warriors to repel that attack, but without aid. I'm afraid you must choose. I know it's a hard choice, but you must go to the fort or the docks. Lend your strength where you think it's needed most.
Well, that's a pretty heavy decision. While I think on which one we're going to do, let's go talk to this guy, because I completely forgot about him. And his entire existence. And his guars.
Callie, Dolly was missing you. Thank you for bringing my family back together. You did, Guar friend. They're all back. Palehide is already ruling the roost. Where would they be without me? I'll get them fed and ready to carry our things.
Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So this is the first, I guess, choice, per se. Like, this game doesn't have choices that, like, intimately define the entirety of the game. But I do like that they have choices that seemingly have story-based consequences depending on what you're doing. Now, typically I tend to kind of space and usually run for the fort on this one, but we're gonna go ahead and fight to protect the docks this time. Just because, you know, strategically, I guess that kind of makes more sense. Like, yeah, the fort's probably gonna get really messed up, but the dock is access to the sea. Like, during a war, you don't not protect the dock. That's just not a thing that you do. So that is my justification for what we're choosing.
The Covenant flooded the docks. We tried to surrender, but they didn't want prisoners. Many of us were gutted and thrown into the sea. A few. We scattered. Some barred themselves inside, but the daggers put everything to the torch. If it wasn't for that crazy dark elf, I'd be fattening fish. You can't look for her now. Fishermen from the docks are trapped in the windmill. Rescue them before they burn.
Okay, so that's a lot of not great information. Oh, that windmill. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There we go. Don't see anyone.
Sergeant Zane. You must help Zane. Hurry to the docks. Zane won't last long by herself.
Is that this way? Yeah, it's this way. Are you going to attack? Are you dead? Can you not? Oh, you're a pack soldier. Jeez. Okay. I'm sitting here like waiting for my own team to attack me. Assist them. Oh, I'm assisting them right here. Okay. This hurts.
Help me hold off these daggers while the fishermen get away. I'm all right. Go find Trimhild and Rana. They're on the other side of the docks.
Okay. And following me? Nope. Alrighty.
I fell fighting beside Captain Rana. She hid me here and ran onto the ship. She's after the Covenant commander. He's the one who burned Bleak Rock.
The commander of this vessel is the one who led the slaughter at Bleak Rock. This ship will be his grave. Below decks. Follow me.
Apparently I'm late to the party. Okay, well, sometimes that's just how it goes. It's kind of the joys of an MMO, is sometimes you get there and the party's already almost over and you still get credit for it. Okay, and where is our captain?
I suppose I could use another break.
I understand I have you to thank for driving the Covenant from these docks. The Pact owes you a debt. It's like the sun on your scales, isn't it? We almost lost these docks. All these people would have died without your intervention. Thank you. Saving lives is never a small victory. Head to Davin's Watch and speak with Holgen. Make sure they've been warned about the Covenant.
Okay, so we got a level and backspace upgrade. It's always a welcome treat. But more importantly, that actually gets us a pretty set on, I think, heading directly into the next and the first main area that we will be going to. And the first major city. Which means we can finally use a bank and all the other lovely amenities that come with it. Yeah. Okay, so we can. Alright, so I will go ahead and put a stop here for this particular episode, and then we will pick up heading into the next area. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great rest of your night.